Shit, I'm gonna have to hit the vape before this one. Hello, Internet, and welcome back to Ash Wednesday. I just want to say that if you are new to my channel, welcome, and if you are already subscribed, thank you so much for coming back. Feeling a little silly this week, a little cheeky, and so I thought it would be interesting to dive into my comment section and pull out all of the negatives and then just kind of make fun of them, talk about them, respond to them, and just have a laugh at it. If you have been around before, you probably know that a couple months ago I posted a video on my stance on satanic witchcraft. Well, it did get some good traction. A lot of that was negative, so I thought that it would be fun today to read some comments. And if you want to see more content like this, make sure to hit that like button, hit subscribe, and make sure that you hit that bell so that you're notified on future videos. So let's do it. Do you want to come up, little baby? Oh, Lydia is here to help me judge. Okay, let's see, where are we starting? So someone said, "It's so sad to see such brainwashing. The child torture and death that go along with this perverted religion is vile, and punishment will be severe torture for eternity, and it will come from the very one that you all worship. Lucifer, the prince of this world. Good luck with that. Seek Jesus Christ." So first of all, it's interesting that you talk about child torture. I don't know if you are specifically a type of Christian, but I'll just link some articles around on the screen. And I think that's all I really have to say about that one. Someone else was nice enough to leave their own personal experience with religion, asking a genuine question about the tenets, about Satanism and why it's called Satanism. I don't know if they're just a troll or if they actually believe this shit, but getting into Satanism is basically opposing Jesus and his teachings, but they have carefully worded it to deceive, so the lost will enter into something heavily demonic, but will think they are in the right, and yeah, it makes sense not to get into religion. I'm not religious either. Wait, hold on. Wait, what? I'm not religious either. I'm not into church, but I'm still a child of God. You don't have to be religious to be on the side of Jesus. Okay? You do you, but you don't have to leave comments and shit on YouTube. Like, that's not doing anything. Fucking wasting your time, dude. What? Well, this person, I can tell you, needs to learn proper grammar. I don't mean to offend if their first language isn't English, but maybe use Google Translate or something if you're really trying to to make me feel bad about what I believe in. I'm laughing at you, you're laughing. Those who came from God and the Son of God, they laugh at Satanists. You fools! You fools! Weaker than me. You sound like a Disney villain. Can face all the Satanists in the world and defeat you, directly fight. I am stronger than Satan. Well, I think he's pretty easy to beat since he doesn't exist. But like, what are you even talking about? Like, this has to be a troll. You have to be a troll, right? Where's my vape? And then I love this person just asking me, like, do you sacrifice animals? Yes, I sacrifice animals. That is why I'm vegan and donate to my local animal shelter. I've only been asked that more than I can count on one hand since I was in middle school. So thanks for being original. This one's actually pretty recent. This is kind of the comment that inspired me to make this video. They say, like the Jerry Springer audience says, "You're going to hell, you're going to hell." To reference Jerry Springer, this is either high schooler from 2007 or literally have nothing better to do with your day than watch Jerry Springer. Explains a lot, because that's why you're sending people hate comments. instead of like minding your own fucking business. Like, I don't know, maybe try it. Okay, so on this one, I didn't catch the context on the comment because I just have the screenshot pulled up. This person, I think they were talking about like why they're kind of interested in witchcraft, but they don't consider themselves a witch. Like, the same person had to come in and said, that's probably because of lack of knowledge about the spiritual side of things. I feel like people get into witchcraft because they think it's cool, or because they like the feeling from doing demonic things or calling themselves a witch. They don't actually comprehend what they're opening themselves up to. They are naive enough to believe that it is good when really they are getting into something tied to such evil things. Rising Sun, my dude, you gotta get a hobby or something, because this is not it. I am so confident in my beliefs. I have been into witchcraft, say like about 15 years or so, and I've been into Satanism for quite a handful of years. I love how you feel like you have to post all of these replies to different people. Like, one of them, including myself, is gonna magically be like, dude, you are so right. Oh my god, what was I thinking? You okay? I don't know if this person actually realizes what Satanism is. It's a non-theistic practice. Satan is a metaphor about going against dogmatic religion, going against Christianity, to focus on yourself, bettering the world around you and your community. I think there's this passage, and it's, "Thou shalt not be a dick." I'm pretty sure that was Corinthians 4:20. And then this last one, I had to save this for last because it is a novel. I don't think I've read through it all the way through, even once, because, like, why are you spending your time doing this? This person says, "I hope you get out of that bullshit. Stuff doesn't work that way. I don't know how deep you got into Satanism and if you really take it that serious, but I hope you know it's an illusion. On the surface, it doesn't look that bad, and they will give you that stupid Satanist credential that you probably paid for. But in reality, they are liars and sacrifice, including children, human trafficking, organ trafficking, still sustains my existence, your existence, and including Satan's existence. Because but we all can be like Satan and serve ourselves, and you are being fooled by the greatest fool of all. Satan was and still is a grain of sand below God's sandals." How do you know God wears sandals? You know him that well? Do you go shopping with God? Okay, so there's so much left of this that I'm going to leave the screenshot up for a second, and you can pause if you want to read the whole thing. I can't read anymore. Like, my genuine question to people who believe this, believe even like a fraction of whatever is going on in this comment, how are you so sure that you are right? I'm genuinely curious. And I'm not trying to shit on Christians, like, in general. You should be able to believe whatever you want to believe, right? Where do you get off telling other people how they should act? It's so mind-boggling to me how people can just pull up in someone's comments and just like write a novel and like be so sure that they are right. But it's also interesting to me how the only people who have attacked me for my personal beliefs are Christians or people who seem like they identify with Christianity. I have friends of many different backgrounds. I have friends of many different faiths. I have respect for them. I have respect for their religion. They can obviously believe what they want to believe. I was 7 years old. I decided that I didn't want to go to church anymore. Felt bored. I felt pressured into believing in things that I didn't believe in. And my parents respected my beliefs enough that they said, "You don't have to go anymore. If that's not for you, that's not for you." I believe so strongly in what you believe, how about you focus on yourself, you work as hard as you possibly can to get to where you need to be. Stop focusing on other people who believe things different than you and trying to get them to believe in what you believe. If my last video on Satanism didn't get through to you, I doubt this one will, but I'm just putting it out there for anyone who wants to listen. Like, comedy aside, these videos are for people out there who feel like they're lost, if that makes sense. Or people who feel like they don't belong, whether it's like the way that they dress, the way that they act, if it's their sexual orientation, if it's the color of their skin, if it is them being neurodivergent. It could be a whole bunch of things. But if you feel isolated or ostracized in your community, I want you to be able to look at my videos and know that you are welcome. I'm not here to peddle Satanism. I don't give a shit what you believe in, but just know that this is a safe space, except for people who leave hate comments on my videos and try to act like it's them trying to save me. Maybe take all that energy and go out into your community and volunteer and help people do something worthwhile, instead of just like throwing hate comments up on the internet. I know that this has been going viral lately, is Anna Kasparian's rant on Christianity, especially amidst, at least in the United States, all of the issues, the pretty recent repeal of Roe versus Wade, just the differing opinions on that and the tension and just all of the fighting that's going on, and just people's rights being taken away. I think that this is a good note to end on for this video because this encompasses everything that I am feeling about this situation. So I'm just gonna go ahead and play that.
These comments might be strong, but it's how I genuinely feel. I don't care that you're a Christian. I don't care what the Bible says. Like, I feel like it's a clown show, like sitting here trying to decipher what your little mythical book has to say about these very real political issues, right? I don't care if you're Christian. In fact, I will fight for you to have your religious liberty and practice your Christianity. I believe in that. I don't believe in Christianity, which means that you do not get to dictate the way I live my life based on your religion. I don't care what the Bible says. You have every right in the world. All those women who identify with your religion have every right in the world to not get an abortion, to not take birth control, but they do not have the right to dictate my life and what I decide to do with my body. I don't care about your goddamn religion. I'm so tired of having nonstop conversations about what the Bible says. You live your life in the way that you interpret the Bible. Again, I don't care, but you don't get to take the Bible and tell me, well, the Bible says this in this chapter, in this verse. I don't care. I don't care. I don't believe in it. And I have the right, based on our Constitution, to not believe in it.
If you've stuck around this long, thank you so much for watching, and I really appreciate you. I'm going to continue to try to put out new videos every Wednesday or every other Wednesday, depending on the week I'm having. I really appreciate you guys for sticking around and subscribing. If you are one of the haters or trolls in the comments, get fucked. Remember to try to be kind to people except for bullies, be kind to yourself, and most of all, remember to stay spooky. Love you guys.